So a couple of months ago, we went on the train to Germany and then we picked up this beautiful piece of engineering. So after we got off the train, the guy picked us up who did the transport and stuff in Germany, and then we saw the car for the first time. And if you're buying a car sight unseen, it's a surprise. So basically, this is my 1996 JZX100 Toyota Chaser. It's a pre-facelift, also called Zenki. I think it's Zenki. We've got a 1JZ VVTi with a R154 transmission here. It was already swapped in Japan, so basically when I bought the car first, on the pictures the car seemed very good. It was also very good, or it is very good, but there are a lot of flaws that weren't presented as they should have been. If we take a look at the paint job, for example, we've got some issues. As you can see here, no, that's not a wrap, it's the actual paint. So the car was painted white from factory. I don't know the color code, but it was repainted by some very professionals in Japan, as you can see. And there are spots everywhere where the white color comes through, so we need to take care of that. So the car is an original Tourer V, so it was not swapped from a non-turbo to a turbo car. It's a factory turbo car. As I already said, it was an automatic before. So inside, the pre-facelift interior is a slight shade of blue. The facelift interiors, the co-keys, they are black, which would have been my favorite, but yeah, you get what you get. The main thing I was looking for when buying one of these was the sunroof, because I wanted to have a car with a sunroof because it was very important for me. So I got the sunroof. The manual was preferred, obviously. I didn't care a lot if it was swapped from auto to manual. So you get a full interior. I mean, the condition of the interior is not the worst, but obviously not the best. The biggest thing here is the dashboard, because as with all of these cars, they do tend to have dashboard cracks, as you can see here in the front. Because like in that area, the sun, especially Japanese sun, because that's what I've heard all the time, is more aggressive than, for example, here. So they do tend to lift up and crack around the front windshield vent. That's a big issue because getting a dashboard from Japan is like 2,000 euros shipping only. And the dashboard itself is probably like 900, so it's hard to justify buying a dashboard from Japan. The car also came with no AC vent in the middle. I then went on Buy and actually got myself an AC vent. I also wanted one with a swing function because the lower models do not have that. And funny enough, I bought it for 400 euros and the swing function doesn't work. So we got our cushion seats, or whatever this is called. They're very comfortable. I love driving the car in the seat. Actually, I plan to swap another set of seats in here, but I do really like the interior the way it is. We've got a Nardi original steering wheel, which was one of the things I always dreamed about when buying one of these, because I love the steering wheels, I love Nardis. Enough for the interior, let's take a look under the hood. Ta-da! The almighty 1JZ. So pretty much stock engine bay. We have an open air filter and an aftermarket front mount intercooler, and that's pretty much it. The good thing is the engine has no leaks. The oil pan is not leaking, there are no leaks whatsoever. So the only thing we changed in the engine bay was a maintenance thing. I changed the VVTi solenoid and like the oil filter that comes beneath it, that's feeding the solenoid. I've got the injectors out to be cleaned and checked if they are leaking or not, because that can cause some serious engine damage. They were fine. Otherwise, I guess my coolant reservoir needs to be a little bit addressed, because this is all very hard plastic and it's just disintegrates over time, like over 30 years, so it's probably time to get a new one. Left front indicator is a little bit off, and I looked into it, and it seems like the car had a little bit of a situation going on in its life. So the bracket underneath is like slightly bent towards the inside of the car, so that means that the indicator is not sitting properly. We are gonna change the front bumper anyway, so we can address that issue. Otherwise, seems to be fine. We did some maintenance work, like changing the spark plugs, checking the compression on the engine, which was really good. We have like 10.5 to 11 bars of compression in warm state with closed throttle. So the engine is healthy, it runs great. There's no issues whatsoever. We did over 10k kilometers with the car this year, close to 10k. So talking about modifications, apart from the Nardi steering wheel and the air filter and intercooler, we've got some Work Emotion D9R wheels. Wheel specs are here. We've got a full 3-inch stainless steel exhaust with only the rear muffler from Simon's Motorsports. The car is legally loud with that setup, so I'm pretty happy with it. Also, it sounds very raspy and very 1JZ-like, which I do like. We've got a unknown brand rear spoiler. The factory rear spoiler was deleted. We've got some Traum style side skirts. So I talked about changing the front bumper, and we are gonna fit a front bumper matching to the side skirts from, or not from Traum, because the company doesn't exist anymore, but we ordered a Traum style front bumper. Did I talk about my amazing paint job yet? It's amazing. So the back of the car looks, for me, very nice. I do like the factory rear bumper because I don't like the Vertic style bumpers that look like a shoebox. It's not my style. We've got some LED D-Max rear taillights. I mean, they look like factory ones, so I'm quite happy with that. Also, these taillights are from the S2, like the facelift model, which I do like more than the pre-facelift ones. And honestly, that's pretty much it as far as modifications go. We've also got widened rear arches. They are slightly widened. That's actually what I always looked for. And it happens that that car has it, so I'm really happy about it, because doing it yourself is kind of expensive, because you need to find someone that knows how to do it. And this seems to be done okay or good enough. We will see during the painting of the car how the condition is under the paint. So, I mean, there might be some surprises, but that's how it is. So as I already stated, the car is fully legal how it is now. And that was a really important thing to me, because I like to drive my cars a lot. Fun fact, when I got the car, the drain hose of the sunroof wasn't connected, so the car was full of water. That's what you get when you're looking for a sunroof. Issues. So enough talking, I guess we'll jump into the car and then we'll continue our story. If you didn't already, then like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit that strange hype thing button to, I guess, reach more people. Ja, das war's jetzt eigentlich.